What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 5 total free picks for the WNBA. I like each one a ton. I'm super confident in all of them. All I ask before we jump straight into the picks, though, is number 1, go down and hit that like button for me. Let's get this video to 50 likes. It's free to do, and it helps me out a ton. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe as well so you don't miss any videos like this going forward. So go down, hit the like button, hit the sub button, and now we can jump straight into the video. And what you're seeing on the screen right now is one of the best opportunities ever to get into my premium. It's going to be the first link down below, and what you're going to get when you hit that link is usually 1 week of my plays is $35, as you can see on the screen. But right now, if you go click the link down below, you can get 4 full weeks for the price of just 1 week. It'd usually be $140 to get 4 weeks, but right now you can get it for just $35. The first link down below, it literally makes no sense why you wouldn't. I mean, I've showed you time and time again what you're able to do when you're in the premium. I mean, literally, not yesterday, but the day before, we went up almost 6 units in one single day. The only reason why we didn't yesterday was because there's not a ton of games. The MLB's on All-Star break, so there's not a ton to bet on. But I promise you, when the MLB comes back, we're going to go even harder, and that's why I've been telling people to get in here. It's only going to last for the All-Star break. It's an All-Star break special. I opened up 10 slots for this video. I opened up 10 in my last video. It sold out instantly. So get in here. 10 spots, like I said. It'll probably sell out in 5 to 10 minutes once again. It's going to be the first link down below. It's a no-brainer offer in my personal opinion. And while you're down there hitting this link, you might as well join the free Discord as well. It's completely free, and you're going to get free picks every single day straight from me. You're going to get 1 free pick from my premium card just so you can get a little action in if you're not in premium, and it kind of shows you that I know what I'm talking about. I'm profitable long term, but obviously the most value is going to be in getting all of my premium picks every single day, because when you have a ton of good picks over a long period of time, the profits really do start to add up. And that's why you see me going up over 30 units in June. We're going to have another 30 unit month in July. We haven't had an unprofitable month all year long so far, and I don't think we will. So get in there. I promise you it's worth it. And now we can jump straight into my first pick of the video, which is going to be Kelsey Plum to go over 24.5 PRA. She's over this mark in 5 straight games now, averaging over 29 per game. She's over in 9 of her last 10, averaging almost 28 per game. And she's over in 16 of her last 20, still averaging over 28 per game. So she's been consistent all year long. If we look at 2025, she's only played 20 games, but she's over in 16 of them. So, like I said, extremely consistent. She goes over this mark way more than she doesn't. And then to top that off, head-to-head against Washington, she's now over this mark in back-to-back games, cruising over it with 26 here and 32 here. So I personally don't see any reason why she won't go over this mark again. She's done it in the past, and she's been consistent since the beginning of 2025. So go like this one in. That's my first pick. Now for my second pick, we're going to be taking Kelsey Mitchell to go over 17.5 points. She's over this mark in 4 of her last 5, averaging over 20 per game. She's over in 8 of her last 10, averaging over 21 per game. And she's over in 10 of her last 20, still averaging over her line at this 17.5 line. She's averaging 18.85. So obviously you can tell as the season has gone on, she's really started to turn it on. Ever since about right around here, she's been on the uptrend, and she's been going over this mark way more than she was earlier, and that's why I like this. I love to bet on players that are going up like this, not ones that are staying the same or going downhill. If you're taking an over, you want to see an uptick, and that's what we see with Kelsey Mitchell. And then to go on top of that, just look at Connecticut, who she's playing. They currently allow the 13th most points in the entire WNBA. If you don't know, there's only 13 teams in the WNBA, so Connecticut is the absolute worst at allowing points. So Kelsey Mitchell, in my opinion, should have a ton of opportunities to go over this mark in this game, especially with the way she's been playing as of late. So go lock this one in, over 17.5 points. It should be pretty easy. Now, to go along with that, a play that kind of correlates with it a little bit is Caitlin Clark to go over her assists. She's over this mark in 4 of her last 5, averaging 9.4 per game. She's over in 7 of her last 10, averaging 8.7. And she's over in 9 of her 12 games so far this season, averaging exactly 9 assists per game. So her hit rate, outstanding, exactly what we want to see. But just like with Kelsey Mitchell, she's going to be playing Connecticut, and Connecticut allows the 11th most assists in the entire WNBA, and they allow the 11th most assists specifically to guards, which obviously is what Caitlin Clark is. So she has a great matchup. She's been going over this mark more than not so far this season, and when you pair this with Kelsey Mitchell, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Caitlin get an assist to Kelsey, which helps both of our cases here, and that's why I said they correlate a little bit. So those are my first 3 picks of the video. I like them all a ton. Real quick, before I give you my last 2 that I do like the absolute most, I do want to remind you once again that I'm offering the opportunity for you to get 4 full weeks of all of my plays for the price of just 1. It'd usually be $140 for 4 weeks, but right now you can get all 4 weeks for just $35. So basically you're paying for 1 week and you're getting 3 weeks free. It's one of the best opportunities right now to get in my premium, get on my plays every single day. I promise you, there's been multiple members in my Discord that got in and they made their money back in the first day, if not doubled or tripled their money in the first day. And that's why I think it's such a great investment, especially with this sale going on right now. So like I said, first link down below, get in here. We've been profitable all of 2025. You can see we're up over 260 units on the year. We're up over 30 units in June. Gonna be up probably, if I had to guess, around 30, 40 in July. And then as you can see, when I tell you to bet high units on plays, on our play of the days, in our last 90, we are 61 and 29. And our last 4+ unit plays were 12 and 2, winning at an 85% rate. And in our last 5 unit plays were 5 and 0, winning at a 100% rate. It's unheard of. It's the best in the business, in my personal opinion. And that's why I think you need to go get in here. And while you're at it, you might as well join the free Discord too. It's linked down below as well. And you can get more free picks from me in there. So go join the Discord. Get in the Dub Club, get all my picks every single day. And now we can get into my last 2 picks of the day, with the first one being Sonia Citron to go over 12.5 points. She's over this mark in 3 of her last 5, 7 of her last 10, and 13 of her last 20, averaging over 14 per game. So right there, that's exactly what you want to see. She's been cruising over this mark all year long so far. In 2025, she's over in 14 of her 21 games. She's averaging over 14 a game. That's really all you can ask for if you're taking it over. And then to go along with that, she's playing the Sparks, and the Sparks currently allow the 12th most points in the entire WNBA. So they give up a lot of points. Sonia's been scoring a lot of points. Combine those 2 things together, and it makes a lot of sense to take this over. So that's my 4th pick. Now for my 5th pick, we're going to stay right here on the Mystics, and we're going to take Kiki to go over 19.5 PRA. And this is another one that was pretty straightforward. She's over this mark in 3 straight games now. She's over in 6 of her last 10. And in 2025, she's over this mark in 15 of 21, almost averaging 22 per game, which is exactly what you want to see. So another player with a great hit rate, that's the first thing you look at. And then she's, of course, going to be playing the Sparks as well. And the Sparks allow the 12th most points like we just saw, but they also allow the 11th most assists as well. So combine those 2 things together, it's a perfect matchup for Kiki to go over. Even when you look specifically against forwards, they're below the middle of the pack in every single category. 8th, 7th, and then 8th once again. The middle of the pack would be 6th or 7th, so they're below the middle of the pack in every category. She should be able to go over this mark with ease. She's been crushing it all year long, so that's why I'm taking this pick. Those are my 5 picks. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, let's all go print some money.